All right, everybody, welcome to Shortway's Barn. All right, all four of you, thank you. This is our 7th edition of Guys Talking Sports, and we just love getting together. First of all, I want to thank Shortway's Barn for hosting us. So give a round of applause to Jules behind the bar. Make sure you take care of Jules and the Shortway's Barn, which in a few years is going to be 100 years old.
Wow.
100 years, and only Harry has been here that long. And everybody watching us on YouTube. It's what? It's too loud in there? All right. Thank you.
How about coming and watch the show?
It's too loud. Everybody watching on YouTube, thank you so much for joining. This is, first of all, I want to introduce the panel here. To my left is the multi-talented Mets fan.
You had to say that, right?
Yeah. Please welcome Willie Wilson.
Where Willie at?
To his left is the incomparable, the one and only state champion, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Hawthorne High School state champion, Mike O'Hagan. And to his left is the owner of Bogey's Hoagies. Let's hear it for Bogey's Hoagies. One of our sponsors. He's giving away a gift certificate today, and so is Shortways. They've got a lot of goodies. Pat DeMarco.
Howdy.
Now, Pat, you're wearing a special jersey. Tell me about that. What are you wearing today?
Yeah, I got this pretty cool jersey on. I had the privilege of working with this gentleman from the New York Giants. He's like the super fan, license plate guy, great guy. Joe is an amazing individual. He raises a ton of money. He works with the New York Giants every year, and this year was the Brian Burns celebrity softball game. It was amazing, and they got to put me. I actually had the privilege of being on the field as one of the umpires.
Really?
Yeah, so I was sitting right next to Dart. I was having conversations with them. I think they thought I was like kind of sort of famous.
Were you throwing the flag? Were you doing that thing?
No, it was a softball game.
You can still throw a flag.
No, not in softball. I don't know. No.
Did you call him out at home?
No, but yeah. Well, I saw Scadaba do his little. We'll talk about his backflip later on. But he did one. He did one there.
Did he land it?
It was a little more successful than it was last week. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like that.
But I tell you what, the guys were great. The team, like I was explaining to Mike earlier and Willie, the cohesiveness that's among the team this year is different than it has been in the past. I think, and I'm very excited for this season.
Yeah, we're definitely going to close with the Giants today.
Yeah.
So 2026 has been an amazing year for sports. It started out with the Olympics, and you had Team USA hockey team, and men's and women both win Olympic gold
Against Canada. 2-1.
And they invented the game.
2-1.
Let's hear it for USA.
USA.
And then we had the World Cup here, and it's amazing. We had millions and millions of people in this country, and not one event happened. Not one negative event happened. It was an amazing. Hopefully, we could do it again, and tickets won't be like $10,000, $12,000 each.
And apparently, everybody was pretty impressed with America.
Yeah,
they all
right.
came over. They were very impressed with what they saw.
Really?
Yeah. One of the other exciting things is John Harbaugh signed with the Giants.
He did. And
Game changer.
To
his point.
I think they're going to. They start West Virginia tomorrow, right? Training.
Yeah.
He's taking training camp to West Virginia.
Yeah, because they're redoing it. You couldn't find a field closer, really?
Yeah, but
it's either East Rutherford or West Virginia.
I think that's a great move, though.
Yeah, it's by design.
Well, they're not going to get any fans going down
That's
there.
the point.
Exactly right.
No distractions. You know what? I'm the new chief in charge. We're going away, and we're gonna.
And we'll see you in September.
And we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we'll see you for
I think
preseason.
15 days. 15 days.
Yeah.
They're going to be down there for 2 weeks.
I think it's a great move.
3
Yeah.
weeks.
Great move.
I know. I'm bummed because we went last year. Right? Wasn't that fun? Yeah. But the most amazing thing that happened this year so far, here we are, almost the end of July, was the New York Knicks.
Oh, baby.
How many Knicks fans? Came
Unreal.
out of, obviously they had, and I want to publicly apologize to Thibodeau to the Knicks because I thought when they fired Thibodeau, I thought that was the dumbest mistake.
You know, we talked about that on Guys Talking Sports, and I was for the move, just to say.
You were.
Yeah, you were like, you got us to the finals. Why'd you fire him? And I talked about him not using the bench enough. So
That was a good point.
Just saying.
You
Hey,
call
Willie.
that right. You call that right.
Willie just broke his arm patting himself on the back.
Yeah.
He remembers one episode. That's the one he remembers.
Yeah, I don't remember anything else. I just remember when I'm right. Doesn't happen a lot.
But when the Knicks started in the playoffs, when did you guys think that
Never.
they got a shot? Like they got a shot at this?
Never.
I really thought all along, I'm not kidding around, I don't watch a lot of the regular season games in the past. I watched 70 games. I really did, like including the playoffs. So I really had essentially, they went through that one funk. They won that mid-season tournament. They went through a funk right after that. They lost 8 out of 10 or something like that. And I didn't think very highly of them at that point. Once they came back and started playing the way they were playing, I thought they had a shot all the way. I didn't think they were going to cut through like butter, like, 2 sweeps.
To your point, they made basketball fans out of non-basketball fans.
Oh, my God. It was so
Forget about
fun.
Knicks fans.
100%.
They made like I have people that I know that don't watch basketball. They were following basketball and understood it and talking about it the next day.
My wife's a bigger fan than me. Like, she knows so much. So I think we're going to make it now.
Well,
And listen, so check out Willie's shirt. If you guys that are watching, if you know what this shirt means, type it in the comments.
We should know. Oh, okay. Yeah, they can type it in.
Yeah, they can type it in the
Can
comments
you
right
see
on
it?
YouTube.
Yeah. Can you see it? It's a little washed out. Mike, are you stumped?
That's all right. They'll figure it out.
I don't want to look at you that way. Thank you very much.
But you usually do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an amazing season, amazing ending, and Pat, to your point, I was the same way. I didn't watch a lot of after the '90s, the end of the '90s, it was kind of a dud to me. And then when they made I'm a playoff guy. Like, the sports that I don't follow, I'm baseball, football, the whole season, basketball, playoffs, hockey, playoffs,
Yes.
in that order. And when they made the playoffs, I started watching it, and it's just, all the penalties against them, and all the bad calls, and everything else, and the way they played as a team. And to your point, the bench was so deep.
As a basketball junkie, I didn't think it was going to be that great. My son and my son-in-law kept on telling me, like, you got to watch the Knicks. The Knicks, they have depth, they have talent, and I'm like, look, it's the Knicks. They're not. They're going to take us so far, like the Mets.
Hey, it's not the Nets.
And it's right. And then start watching them, and then you start watching them, and you're like, okay, they go 7-8 deep. And to my compadre's point, that didn't happen in the years. They went 5 or 6, and then they ran out of gas. He's going 7, 8, 9 deep. Next thing you know, the 7, 8, 9 guys, they're in the NBA. They're all good.
Yeah.
But they're getting a chance to show what they do, and then they're putting them in a place. Any great coach, and the coach needs to get a lot of credit.
100%.
When a coach puts a kid, and they're kids, forget about that. They're young men.
Yeah.
When a coach,
you forget that. You forget that.
But when a coach puts a young man in a position to succeed, and they succeed, the next thing you know, the bar every day, practice gets better. Everything gets better. Everybody thinks, you know what? I'm having a crappy day today, but I know he's going to pick me up because he's done it.
Yeah.
And like I said, my son and my son-in-law Al, they were like, Dad, you got to watch the Knicks. You got to watch the Knicks. I'm like, oh, okay. Start watching the Knicks.
You saw it.
You were at our house in the backyard for the finals.
Yeah.
It was madness. It was like it was such a great. But you know what the thing about basketball is? It's such a athletic game.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
And the Knicks had athletic kids that never the year before didn't get a chance to show how good they were.
Right. Yeah, and they stepped up.
And all of a sudden they stepped up. But to Willie's point,
You give them the stage.
but
It's what they played for their whole life.
we've Pat and I talked. We all talked about it. The last guy on the worst team in the NBA bench is the best guy you
It's
ever
still
saw in
better
your
than
whole
anyone
life.
in the state.
In your whole life, he's the best guy you ever saw.
Isn't that amazing?
And he stinks. This guy can shut up.
He's still the best guy in that state.
He's still the
Weren't
best.
they down by like double digits
Oh.
every game of the finals?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what makes it cool.
Unbelievable.
You know, also it's just such a likable team. I mean, just
100%.
such a likable team.
Yeah,
You know,
unlike
to
the Spurs.
Yeah, I was going to say you go to the Spurs games and they're not likable. They're just not. Joel Embiid, he not likable. Great player, but just that. Pat was talking about chemistry. How important chemistry is. That. Just look at that. That's the model, right there.
Well,
All right, so let me ask-
kid, whatever the hell his name is,
Wembyama.
Wembyama. He went from everybody liking him
Oh,
to everybody not liking him because
he's dirty.
he's dirty.
He's dirty. He's dirty.
Flat out dirty.
Yeah.
He tried to take guys
And so
out.
were the refs.
Well, there you go. Oh, we haven't got to soccer yet. Nicely done, Margaret. But
We had a comment from the gallery saying that he flopped so much he should be playing soccer. Hey, I got a question for you guys. All right, so LeBron James now picked up by the 76ers.
Crazy.
Last year, the 76ers were 45-37. How many more games do you think they'll win now that they picked up James?
So
It's going to be very similar. It's not going to be more.
you don't think?
here's the thing.
Well, no. Actually, they got Brown. They got Jaylen Brown. So
Yes.
that's a big difference.
Here's the thing, though, right? So right now, they're starting 5. I looked it up earlier this morning, just preparation of this little meeting. Their starting 5 averages 120.8 points a game. But is there enough ball to go around
right.
for all these guys to do what they got to do? Yeah. No, there's not. So
I hate to say it, Flavio. I could give a flying hoot about LeBron James.
Me too. Yeah, he's 42 also.
Well-
great career.
I know. I'm just glad it's over. It's almost like he stole the spotlight
you
from
and
the
Donald,
Knicks because
you
of
and
this
Donald
whole
Trump
charade.
have the same.
Correct.
I
A
never,
lot of things,
I never
but that's
liked,
right. But
I never liked
look,
James.
he is a freak. He's top. My son will probably throw something at me, but he's top 5 player of all time.
Yeah.
if not higher. So you know what? And he's 40-something years old.
42.
And last year he was still top 10 player in the league,
incredible.
without a doubt. So you got to tip your hat to the guy,
Yes.
because he's
He's going to bring something to the team.
But I hope that here's my thought, is that they make the playoffs and they got to play the Knicks in the conference final, and the Knicks blow their doors out at Madison Square
But
Garden.
you know that the NBA is going to set
love
up the first game of the year. The first game of the year
Knicks
is going to be
Sixers.
Knicks 76ers.
100%.
And you won't be able to get a ticket. Tickets
No
will be
way.
like the World
Like-
Cup.
like
game.
the
You
World
already
Cup.
won't be able to get a ticket.
Yeah, unbelievable.
But as much as I hate to say it, you got to tip your hat. The guy is an absolute freak.
Yeah, I know.
And he's a
I
great.
never liked him because he was an opportunist and he jumped from team to team to team.
But that's the world today.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, you
sure.
look at Steph Curry.
Well,
You look at some of these guys, Derek, some of these guys in all sports that stay with one team through the good, through the bad, whatever. They just stick with the team. They play their hardest. Like Dan Marino.
Yeah, but
He
that's
could have
all
gone
old
anywhere
school.
and won a world.
Look at the
won a
college
Super
kids
Bowl.
these days. The college kids are jumping. College kids are entering the
high
portal.
school kids are jumping.
Yeah, high school.
High
You're
school.
right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
absolutely right.
Well, it's funny you mentioned college kids because we're gonna jump a little bit. We've got a couple of great guests for you guys watching. Everybody here, we've got a couple of great guests. We've got a gentleman that we're going to bring on. We've got Don LaGreca, host of ESPN Radio, the Don Hahn and Rosenberg Show, and also the TV voice of the New Jersey Devils. Don LaGreca is going to join us. We've got a young gentleman that we're going to bring on, and thanks to Nicole, by the way.
Hey, Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole and the gifted and talented Ed Hayward. Thank you guys so much. They're the people behind the board that make all this happen. Look at this. Looking for you guys here. Look at that. So is he okay to bring on? Yeah? Do I have to do anything? Oh, can he hear me? Oh, there he goes. All right. There he is. All right. So we're going to bring this gentleman on. So how many Yankee fans are in the house? All right, five Yankee fans. That's awesome. And a Cincinnati Red fan over here.
Easy. Don't
We
get
got
me
a couple of
started.
Mets fans, so-
Listen, my wife's here to correct me, so I have my autocorrect out there. So
I
just leave me
know.
alone.
By the way, we have a cordless mic for you. That's,
Everything Mike says comes from her,
that's
just
Robin
so you know.
O'Hagan. Robin has.
She's
has
like
cue
Cyrano de
cards.
Bergerac over
She
there.
has cue cards in the back.
Hey.
Don't say that, Mike.
I was
Not if you want to come home.
I was a smart man for a long time. Thank you very much.
So we're honored. Our very first guest. We're going to bring him on via Zoom. So this gentleman, he's from Old Tappan, Norwood area. Old Tappan, went to Old Tappan High School, and he was recruited. He got a scholarship to play baseball in Vanderbilt. So he was a pitcher in Vanderbilt, SEC team, very, very difficult
I know.
division. And about a week and a half ago, he's sitting there. You know, they don't do the Major League Baseball draft the way they do the football or NBA. You know, so we decided to bring him on. We don't want any football guys. We don't want any baseball guys. We're bringing this guy on. So this guy was recruited by the Boston Red Sox. So please welcome Alex Kranzler.
Alex.
What's up, Alex?
Congratulations, young man.
How's it
Congratulations.
going, guys?
Alex, are you able to see us?
Yeah, I can see you guys.
Oh, look at the technology,
Way to go.
Ed and Nicole.
Way to go, Nicole.
Nice job.
So I'm going to turn you so everybody can see you. There he is. Look at that guy. He looks like a pitcher, right?
Yeah, he does.
Why is every pitcher handsome?
He's just a handsome devil.
Yeah,
That's all.
except for Randy Johnson.
Oh, that's a very good point.
Alex, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Of course, of course.
So where are you right now?
So I'm down in Fort Myers, Florida, at the spring training / rookie ball complex for Boston. So
And how was it? Obviously, you're waiting. It's draft day. There's rumblings. How was it when you got the news that you were drafted by the Boston Red? And first of all, it's even hard for me to say it. The Boston Red Sox. Coming from New Jersey. How was it when you found out?
I mean, it's obviously a dream come true, and you know, definitely any opportunity is definitely what I wanted, and definitely any place was any place to play. But you know, it was funny. A bunch of my friends are huge Yankee fans, so I'd say they were pretty disappointed when I got the news. But I don't know. It was fun. It was a good day. I mean, long day for sure. But you know, just so excited to just basically get to live out my dreams and see what I can do.
Now, for all the little kids that are watching, and there are many, how was it when you were little? When did you start playing baseball as a child?
Probably 5 years old whenever T-ball started. But I mean, it was a long journey. A lot of things change. I was definitely not very good when I was young, just trying to figure things out and just keep getting better.
Yeah, and when you were 5 and you started playing, did you ever dream that you'd be playing in the majors? Was that a dream of yours at that age?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I wanted to be in the NBA at first. That was my first dream. And I'd say once I got to about 12, kind of looked in the mirror and I had a conversation with my dad, and he was like, "Are you playing sports because you want to have fun, or do you want to try to play professionally?" And I said professionally right away, and he goes, "Well, I'd highly advise you steer away from basketball because I don't know if you got the NBA in you. I don't think you're going to end up being that tall." So ever since there, kind of fell in love with the game of baseball. Always been a big baseball historian, watching games. You know a lot of like the history of the game, and just from there it was like, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to do everything I can to get there.
Well, I think you're right around Jalen Brunson's height, right? Isn't Jalen Brunson like 6'3"?
6'2".
6'2". So you're
Even a
taller than
little under.
Jalen Brunson. You
You're a little
could have
under.
made it to the Knicks.
Yeah, I'm not quick though. That's my problem. I don't move very well.
You're better on the mound. Yeah, you're better on the mound.
You don't have to, bro. You don't have to. You're all good.
Exactly.
There's a
So
reason
what
I
is
pitch and
the
don't hit.
track now? What's going to happen for you now?
So right now I'm just ramping up to throwing bullpens again. I got bullpens next week, and then we'll start throwing the hitters again the week after that. And then pretty much once I'm ready to go, I'll be sent out to an affiliate, not sure which one yet, and then just throwing games until the end of the minor league season.
How was it when your dad found out was your dad a Yankee fan?
Yeah.
How was
he
it?
was.
Of all the teams in the country.
He's a Red Sox fan now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better be.
That is true. That is true. But
Yeah, he's gonna get one of those Kranzler jerseys.
That's all right.
Well, and tell the story, because we spoke a little bit. Tell the story, because the Yankees were interested.
Yeah. So, I mean, basically how it worked for me was I was sitting on the couch with family and then a couple of my close buddies. And it's basically like you're just sitting by the phone waiting, and you get calls, and, you know, teams will call.
Oh.
call here, and then it doesn't happen. And then you got me?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, so you're just sitting there. You don't really know. You have kind of a range of where you think you're going to go, and then you get calls and things don't happen. And then you're sitting there and you're really kind of in the dark. But the Yankees called me actually right before Boston did and told me they were going to pick me. And then, all my buddies were
They must have been dying.
yeah, they were super stoked for that. And then about 3 picks before Boston's pick, they called and said they were taking me right before them. So kind of broke their hearts. But it's kind of fun now. I get to kind of be the bad guy.
I mean,
Go to the dark side.
yeah, the Red Sox knew. The Red Sox knew the Yankees wanted you, and they're like, no, they're not going to get him. And now here you are. You will ultimately end up in New York. You know that.
We'll
Somehow,
see.
some way, you're coming to New York.
His heart's in Boston, man. His heart's in Boston right now.
Yeah, that's right. This is live. People are going to see this, so we know that you're a big Boston fan right now.
Flavio, can I ask this young man a question?
Absolutely.
First of all, congratulations. I mean, this is no joke. When you said Pat and I were just sitting here listening to you, first of all, you got a great future ahead of you, and we will all wish you the best. And when you said you pitched at Vanderbilt, Pat and I went like, oh shit, this guy's really good. He's pitching at Vanderbilt.
Yeah, why do all these big pictures?
Oh, because Vanderbilt's the real deal. That's why Pat said they went to a game and it was like $400 a ticket on Parents' Day to go to go see them play.
My daughter's a Mississippi State. Ole Miss girl. So I'm a big SEC guy, right? So those
Ole Miss Vanderbilt, you were going to go?
No, I've been to Ole Miss Vanderbilt football games. I went to a Mississippi State Ole Miss baseball game, and it was like parents' weekend deal. And it was like $400 a ticket.
Yeah.
But it was sick. It was some of the best baseball you've ever won, and it's baseball for the right reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my question to you, young man, is 3-2, 2 outs. What's your pitch? What's your favorite pitch? What are you going to? You got to get a guy out. You're a righty or a lefty?
Bases loaded,
Righty.
2 outs?
You're a righty? Okay, so you got a left-handed batter up, 2 outs, game on the line. What's your favorite pitch? What's your go-to pitch to make sure you're throwing the strike?
He's a Reds fan, so be careful.
If a lefty's up, I'm probably going splitter. But if it was a righty, for sure slider.
Attaboy.
Nice. All right, so what are your pitches?
Attaboy.
What, in descending order, what's your best pitch going down?
I'd say my best pitch is definitely my slider, for command and what it does. Then probably a sinker right after that. I'm more sinker than four seam. And then after that, it's kind of a toss-up between cutter and splitter for 3 and 4. And then I'll throw a four seam and a curveball, kind of like 5.
So you got 5 in your bag. You got 5 pitches in your bag.
Bottom 2.
Wow.
Yeah, 6.
6. How about that?
Wow.
Now I know why the Yankees wanted you.
That's pretty good, bro. Congratulations. And you know what? My father was a huge Red Sox fan, and I'm happy. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool watching you be on this, and all the best to you, man. This is no joke. Vanderbilt to the MLB. Well done. Well done.
When you make it up to the majors, and we know you will, first of all, don't forget us. But also,
The little people.
also, we will cheer you on in every single game you pitch, unless it's against the Yankees. And sorry,
I'm a Met fan. I'll keep cheering you on.
no. Well, Alex, if you can hang on a little bit, we've got another special guest that's going to be jumping on in a little bit. By the way, so again, I just love these stories. You're a little kid. You're dreaming of making it to the bigs. You're in high school, and now all of a sudden you find your stride. You're picked up by Vanderbilt. And did you pitch both? Did you start and bullpen?
Yeah, most of the time at Vanderbilt, I was out of the pen. I got a couple spot starts this past year, but mainly out of pen.
Well, it's either the Mets could definitely use you right now.
Anybody in the majors could use you right now.
What are you bringing it at? What's your normal fastball pitch? What are you at?
Average right around 94.
Okay.
What do you get up to?
98.
98?
Yeah.
That's
Well, you're still young. You could still pick that up.
That's
a little
no
bit.
joke. I love people like.
Got to get to 100 at some point.
No, I love people like, oh, he's only throwing 96. You ever stand in a box for somebody who throws 86. You're like, what the hell is that?
That's 66.
This kid's throwing 96. Like,
And by the way, I don't think Mariano ever threw over 100.
I think I was looking at it. I was looking up the stats. Didn't you have like 7 walks your sophomore year? You had like 50 strikeouts or 40 strikeouts, 7 walks, something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey man,
There you go.
Come on.
That alone.
Yes. That right there.
Control.
How cool is
It's
that?
The Yankees have seven walks in one game.
All right, so let me ask you
North Jersey
a
baseball,
question.
baby.
Everybody talks about pitchers can't do this, pitchers can't do that. All right, I was a pitcher 100 years ago. I played shortstop, I played center field. What other positions were you the best kid on the field at? In Little League, in JD, in high school?
Everyone.
Don't be honest. Don't be modest. What were you?
First base.
Yeah, I was first base and outfield.
He was Golden Glove,
in
first base, high school.
So, yeah, I mean, I remember first time I ever played travel ball, I was probably 9 years old. I went to third base, and I couldn't feel the ground ball to save my life. Like, you're going straight to the outfield. And then as I got older, I wasn't quite fast enough to be an outfielder, so got moved to first base.
There you go.
So you just said, other than catcher, where else can I go and not have to
But I
move
could
around
swing
a
it,
lot?
though. I could always swing it.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
All right, so
now-
hang on, Alex. Hang on. And
he's
once
gonna have
Don
some good-
calls
Yeah,
in,
pretty much.
He's gonna have some good company up in Boston with Tommy DeVito. You're gonna have some North Jersey guys
there's
hanging out
another Jersey boy. That's right.
in the Boston market. So
There you go.
There you go, man.
All right, so hang on, Alex. We're going to bring you back on. Obviously, the Yankees and the Mets are going in two different directions.
You think? Captain Obvious here. Here we go.
I just perked Robin's ears up.
Uh-oh, Robin's coming up. There you go, Rob. You're on.
So, right now, the records for the Yankees, records for the Mets. The Mets right now are 43 and 62.
That's not good.
Not great.
With a what, $330 million payroll?
But they have 57 games left. What do they need to do to pull off like a Red Sox kind of?
Go undefeated for 57 games.
Yeah, it's absolutely impossible. I mean,
Do you realize if they won every game, they win 100
Right.
every game?
and they don't have Juan Soto probably for the
Soto
rest of
just
the
went
year.
out.
I saw that. Yeah, Juan Soto. Yeah.
See how to stand?
I said hi.
All right, good.
Recognize them.
All right. All right.
Yeah. So 57 games left, and I openly I don't follow the Mets. You're our resident Met expert. What is happening? Like where do they trade deadline's coming up next Monday? Yeah. What do the Mets need to do to fill in? They have some young guys, which is great.
They're gonna keep their core, and when I say core, that include of course Juan Soto's going nowhere. They talk about Lindor, he's not going anywhere. And then Ewing and Benj.
You don't think they're going to get rid of Lindor?
I do not. I do not. But even Alvarez should be on there. Alvarez is quietly having a good season. He's batting .256 with 12 home runs, and he was hurt.
I think he's 100 points higher than the Yankee catch.
Oh yeah, well so am I. But he's since he came back from his injury, he's batting like .280 with 7 home runs. This is only in like a month. His stats are really what he should have been or what they projected him to be. So he's another one of those core guys. They have no first baseman. Stearns he broke every Met
He
fan's
butchered
heart.
the team.
I've never seen somebody take a pretty good team and make them completely horrible. I mean,
He got rid of the #1 closer in baseball.
well, yeah, he kind of did. Diaz went on his own.
He didn't want to be a Met.
Well, you know what? He got upset when they signed Devin Williams, but they didn't talk to him. So they didn't want Devin Williams to be the closer. They wanted Diaz and Williams as combined, but they didn't give him that information, and it kind of rubbed him wrong. And he's like, "I'm going out west," and he did. And he's doing cockfighting, and he's injured.
See, that's why I feel like Stern screwed up this team because bringing Soto in, obviously everybody's all excited. Mets fans were all excited, and I'm sure the teammates were too. You're bringing on a Class A player, but all of a sudden you give the guy a luxury box, and you agree to fly his family anywhere in the country where he's playing, and all the other players like Lindor, the other guys that stuck. You got rid of Alonso. You got rid of some of your key players. It's like, are you building a team, or are you just bringing in this, $750-60 million man and upsetting the rest of the team?
Well, I don't know if people get upset. First of all, he was going to make 750 with Toronto, close with the Yankees. He was going to make that anyway.
I think it's the perks that he got.
Yeah, but the perks got him there. I think they worry about themselves. Lindor made his contract's $341 million. I don't think he's like going hungry. I think that they worry about themselves. And if you're a real team player, you look up, you're like, all right, we got Juan Soto batting second. That's pretty good. I don't think there's a jealousy like I want a box, because you're not going to get one. He's a different kind of animal. So
maybe I was just talking for myself. I would be so upset if they bring some guy in who's playing the same game I am. Maybe the numbers are similar,
but he's really good and you suck.
But that's it's part of it. That's part of it.
I am kind of between a rock and a hard place on this because
being a Reds fan.
Well, no, can we stop with the Reds fan, please? All right, I've been eating that crap sandwich for 30 years, so please. But I mean, if you're Lindor, you were the big man on campus for a long time. I think it does have to have some type of an effect when the guys double your salary. And you are, they brought you in to be the leader of the team, and then they're like, you know what, you're maybe we didn't think you're as good as you are, and you're a human being, and again, they're young people,
they're young kids,
they're not. He's not 45 years old looking for something else. He's 28, 27, 26, whatever the number is, and all of a sudden it's like I bring in somebody and let's be honest, Soto is not Babe Ruth.
No.
He has not been.
He's a good player.
He's a very good player.
He's not a great player.
But again, Willie may be right. I may be way off base. But you know what? If you're sitting in the locker room and all of a sudden Willie and I come in, and now Pat comes in and he's making 3 times what we are, and he's only batting 10 points higher than us or 15 points higher than us.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? I like Pat a lot, but where's mine? And that's today's game in all sports.
Yeah.
Where's mine?
So, Mike, I want to give you a scenario. Let's say he decided to go back with the Yankees. He was going to make $740 million. You think Judge is going to be like, I don't like him, and I'm not going to. Is he going to mope around?
The
I don't
Yankees
think
would
so.
have never offered him any of those perks, like the other stuff. It's the other stuff I think.
Yeah, but that's what got him there. So listen,
Correct.
You got to play the game that's out there.
Correct. You got to play the game.
Yeah, whatever's out there. He would have went to one of these other teams. They said we're going to go the extra mile. So that's what was out there. That got him there. Listen, if I'm on that team, I want the best players around me.
I think he's the LeBron James of baseball. He's going to jump around when he gets the ring.
He's jumping anywhere. He's going to be somewhere for at least 10 years.
Is it 10 years, or does he have an option in 5?
It's 15, but he has an option after 4, I think.
4, yeah.
Yeah, but
and
I don't think he's
next year there's not going. You guys think there's going to be baseball next year?
Very limited season.
Alex, I know you're still listening. I hope there is baseball for your sake, but at least you're going to. Is there going to be minor league baseball?
Alex is going to be okay. Alex is playing.
Yeah.
Alex is playing. They're not letting that asset not get better.
I don't know. Do they play minor league games? If there's
I believe so.
They do, right? I gotta ask. We'll ask Don when he comes on. They do. Who said yes? Stan, the man, right there.
There you go.
They do. So they're gonna play the
keep
minor league
playing.
teams. Alex, you're gonna play. You're gonna shine. The
You're
Yankees
gonna get better.
The Yankees will pick you up for 2028, and we'll be good to go.
We'll be good to go.
This whole thing just got transposed to Don LaGreca. Look at this. From the beginning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
On your phone as a text?
Yeah, it's a text. It's like War and Peace, man.
You might want to stop doing that.
No, I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm getting rid of it now. I'm hoping it's not messing them up. Look at that.
All right, so let's talk Mets. All right, they're 43 and 60. What is it? What did I say? Yeah, they're 43 and 62. 57 games left. Where do you think they're going to end up at the end of the season?
Last place. They're locked in last.
Oh, what's the record? We got to get the record down.
However many wins they have now, just all the rest are going to be losses.
They're going
to lose 57 games.
I wouldn't be that surprised.
Are they trying to be number 1 in the draft?
I think They lost that. Yeah. No, they did. They lost that right with one of their moves.
Right.
They lost that right.
They're going to win 21 more games.
21 more games. All right, so you see them come. Oh, thank you. All right, so Mike O'Hagan. You see them coming. They're going to win 21 more games, so they're going to be 64 and a lot. Almost and 98. 64 and 98.
Who, the Mets?
That's so bad.
Wow. All right, Pat, where do you think they're going to come in?
Soto's hurt. I mean,
He's out.
He's out.
Done.
I'm doing a little better than, I'm going to go 73, 89.
73 wins. All right. Willie?
70 wins.
70 wins.
And that's
all right.
awful.
So,
Awful.
so their winning percentage right now to date is
Awful.
410. Based on that, they should win another 23 games, which means they come in at 66 and 96. So Willie, Mike, you're not that far off.
Thank you.
I do think they're going to win a few more. I think now that Soto's gone, I think you're going to watch the Mets rise to the occasion. I think they're going to start winning more games. How about that? I have them coming in at 73 and 89. So I'm right there with you, Pat.
No, you got to pick a different number, man.
All right, then I'm going to do.
Go up or down one.
I'm going to do
press the right.
7. I'm going to be optimistic because of my
74.
friend here. I'm going to say 74 and 88.
88.
You're such a good friend,
All
Fabio.
right, so you guys think they're going to be over 500 the rest of the year?
Yes.
You're out of your flipping mind.
Yes.
Which is good. I'll bet you a sarsaparilla on that one.
All
How's
right,
that?
Mike and I, sarsaparilla.
He's writing it down, too.
Texas-style sarsaparilla.
Texas
I don't know how
style
to spell it,
sarsaparilla.
but we're getting a sarsaparilla.
I'll bet you 5 sarsaparillas. How's that?
5 sarsaparillas it is.
I don't even know what a
How
sarsaparilla
about that,
is.
Stan?
All
Sarsaparilla.
right, so now let's talk about the Yankees.
Boom.
Uh-oh. We have our resident expert here.
Obviously, there's some holes. The trade deadline next Monday. Let's
Bellinger just got hurt, too. Is it a hamstring?
Belly just got
Look at
hurt.
your notes.
And
He's-
Judge-
No.
No.
He's not-
No, I heard that this
Belly's
morning.
hurt. He got hurt.
No, he wrote it down.
That I got from her walking in, so it's all good. I go,
Belly got hurt?
Bellinger,
He wrote all your notes down
all your
earlier.
notes down here.
Yeah. Bellinger got hurt. He's going to be out. I mean, the outfield, they've got guys that could play in the outfield. They could bring Spencer Jones back up. But I'm more concerned about the catcher. And, of course, everybody's been talking about getting rid of Austin Wells. And last night, what does he do? He hits a game-winning home run.
Right.
He did?
He hit a home run. He knew we were going to come on. And I was looking at catchers, and Mike, one of your Cincinnati Reds is up there, up in the top 3 selections.
Is Johnny Bench available?
Personally, I was looking at who's available, and I think the best fit for the Yankees, is Ryan Jeffers. He's from the Twins. And, I mean, the guy's batting .283, and this is only in 45 games. .283, 9 home runs, 32 runs batted in. He's up. He's available.
How is he as a catcher? Cole's very picky as to who he pitches to.
Yes.
They may have to have a
He's
conversation.
Very picky. Like he doesn't care about the offense.
Well, I don't think they're going to get rid of Wells. I think they'll just keep
okay.
Wells
Okay,
for Cole.
he'll be the backup.
Just to keep Cole.
Oh yeah, you know what? Maybe.
Yeah, and then you had Shea Langoliers from the A's, who's also doing phenomenally, and he's young. These guys are young. They're in their 20s. They got to pick up somebody.
It would take a haul to get those guys, though. I mean, their farm system isn't what it was, and I don't know how far you want to go. I mean, they're in it, so they could, do it all and go all in because they could win it all. If Judge comes back, Bellinger comes back,
And Judge,
yeah,
I don't
a lot of ifs.
I don't know why the Yankees are so tight-lipped, but I don't know if Judge is ever coming back. I think they just put him either last night or today. They put him on the 60-day.
Oh wow.
That's it. What's left?
No, that's the season.
I mean, if he comes back for the playoffs, what kind of Judge are we going to get back?
That's
In the beginning when he was first hurt, they said it was sunshine and they brought in that expert. They flew into Texas.
Hold on.
We're going to get you a mic.
No, you got to get
no, because they have to hear you out in La La Land.
But I don't remember exactly what.
Wait, hold on.
People have
Come
to
on,
hear
you're a
you.
big star.
right,
The
let's
only
hear it
reason
for
Mike is
Robin
up here is
O'Hagan.
because of you.
Let's hear it for Robin. All right, our resident expert.
I'm not an expert.
Now you have to talk into it.
Okay, I'm not an expert, but when he was first hurt, there was all that speculation. They flew him down to Texas. There was some kind of specialist brought in, and then they said, "Oh no, 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 no! It has nothing to do with it. It's ribs." Well, unless he has glass ribs, I can't see a professional athlete being out for
that long.
3 months for
I
ribs.
think it's the muscle.
I mean, football players go out for 3 weeks,
Yeah.
if that.
I think he must have torn some muscle on his ribs that connect to the ribs or something. I don't know if he's coming back. We can't. They keep saying on the radio. You listen to sports radio. They keep talking about Judge coming back. Judge coming back. We got to figure out how to win without him. They got to hit the ball.
They don't
The Yankees have what, like 6 runs in the last 10 games? I don't even know. They've got to hit the ball. They can't. They're not hitting the ball.
Yeah, and you talked about the catcher. You have to look at the shortstop and second baseman.
Well,
too.
that was the
You
next
have to
point I
look
wanted to
right
make.
up that whole middle, right there.
If they're going to trade for one of these catchers, I think you got to put Volpe up. You got Caballero, who is
Phenomenal.
he's a good hitter. He's a good shortstop.
But he can play
Great on the
anywhere.
bases. He could play anywhere. But I don't know why they keep pulling. I like Volpe. I've always been a fan of Volpe's.
But what would you get for Volpe?
Well, I think it's Volpe and maybe a couple of minor leaguers. Put a package together. And
But Volpe makes money, right? Or he's right on the cusp of making money. So are you going to take a bad player that's going to be, is he arbitration eligible, anything like that? He's like 4 years, right? 5 years?
I don't even know.
How long has Volpe been up? 5 years?
Oh, has he been here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
he's
you meant on his
good
contract.
money. He's not going to make a lot, but a team doesn't want to take a guy that's about to make money, I think.
right.
Not if he stinks.
Well, right. If he's
I
batting,
don't want to say he stinks.
he's
but
playing the way he's
So,
playing.
who can play in New York and who can't play in New York?
Right.
That's a real thing.
That is a real thing.
Yeah, that is a real.
So, I mean, he may go someplace. You put him in, Cincinnati.
Hey,
I think Alex Kranzler can play in New York,
So,
but now the Red Sox have him, don't they? Yeah, I think. What are you guys' thoughts on Volpe? I mean, you think he needs to stay?
No, I don't think he's very good.
Don't beat around the
Willie? What do
bush.
you think, Willie?
Don't beat around the bush, Willie.
Hey, you know what?
and then why won't he go play second or go?
Yeah, there was that whole story where
Yeah.
they're
Is
saying
that true? Is
he
it not
said
true?
he didn't want to play second, but I don't see him. I don't see him saying that.
I don't know.
So did you get rid of
Jazz? Question.
Did you get rid of Jazz? I almost said Chaz.
Oh, it's Chisholm.
I don't know.
Did you get rid of
John Sterling over here.
Did you get rid of Chaz? See,
Jazz.
Did you get rid of Jazz?
You might because
I like Jazz.
people like him.
I do
Jazz?
like Jazz.
Is he
I like
a
Jazz.
distraction? Is he a distraction?
Yeah, but I think he is a distraction. He is a distraction. But I feel like Caballero. Caballero needs to be an everyday
big
ball
hand over.
player.
My big brother over there said the Yankees should trade for Bo Bichette.
think?
That's $42 million. They don't want to pay $42 million.
He is not worth $42 million.
And the Mets
right
aren't
now.
going to eat a lot of that. They won't. No, he has 3 years, but he can opt out after each one.
So he.
No, exactly. It's what?
Come get a microphone so everybody can hear you. Come grab the mic.
No,
we gotta hear you. We
Stan, I
can't
want to
hear
hear
you.
that because it is a 3-year contract. It's a 3-year contract, but it's not a team-friendly contract. He opts out. He's not opting out no matter where he goes for $42 million. If he goes to the Yankees, he's opting in for $42 million. No one else is going to pay him. He's picked it up a lot right now, and he would be great there. He would.
That's right.
He would.
I always liked him. I don't know what happened to him with the Mets.
No, he's all right now.
I
He's been batting 300 over the last 35 games. And, I think it was an adjustment. And plus, he's been with a bad organization. They're not winning. I don't know what the clubhouse is like.
You watch, now that Soto's out, you watch everybody step up. Bo Bichette's going to be one of them. I always liked him as a
You know
player.
what?
I hated when he was a Yankee killer. Every time he played against the Yankees.
Bo?
Yeah, I hated him. He was, every time.
Get your microphone.
He might as well be a Red Sox. No offense, Alex.
Oh,
So Don LaGreca is going to be calling in at some point. He promised.
He may have overslept.
And Don
Probably trying to read
LaGreca.
his text message.
What?
He's trying to read the text
Yeah,
message.
it's going to take him like 2
Yeah,
hours.
to read it. So Don LaGreca is going to join us.
Right now, going.
He is going to join us eventually. Don LaGreca and the ESPN All-Stars are going to be playing at the Mark Sasso Foundation. If you guys listen to him on the radio, drive time in the afternoon, he's been talking about it. Every year, I think this is the 17th or 18th year, they've been holding this.
More.
Is it more?
20.
Yeah, Mike was there in the beginning, right? You and Don.
Yep.
So they hold this softball game, and it's a round robin. If you want to sign up, you could still sign up. If you're watching this, add comments, and I'll send you the information on how to join. You could join. You could get your team on board. All the proceeds, all the money goes to the Mark Sasso Foundation, and they put together scholarships for a lot of the graduates. They do a lot for the community, and he's going to be there. He always has an all-star cast, and I have to tell you, he's one of the nicest guys you ever want to meet.
It started as a get together when Mark passed away. Robbie Suter,
Young.
Robbie Suter, Bobby Maneve, Alan Scarmazzo, all of our friends that knew Mark and played against him and with him on Franklin Ave. We said we got to do something for St. Anthony's School. We're trying to raise a playground. That's what it was initially started as. So I talked to Don, and all of a sudden he's like, you know what, we should play a softball. I said, we should play a softball game. He goes, listen, I can get a bunch of guys at ESPN, and we'll play at Franklin Field. So I'm like, okay. The first 2 years was at Franklin Field. We had all the Sasso cousins were there. Paul Sasso, who was a monster, shows up in fatigues, right? And Buttle has been there every year.
Yeah, I think Lyons has been there too, right? Marty Lyons.
And then the hockey guy started.
And Buttle looks like he could still play football.
Well, it's funny because Buttle, there was a guy on ESPN back in the day, I forget his name. He had some crazy voice, or a crazy voice, right? And he was talking garbage before the game. So somebody, maybe Joey Hollis or somebody, took one up the middle and hit him like right in the leg. And he was like, okay. And we're like, hey, screw you. You guys came down to bust our chops. The Hawthorne guys were ready to go, right? Buttle goes in the pitch, right? So Buttle walks over to our bench on the third base side. He goes, hey, any of you ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bas, hit it up the middle. I'm going to kick your ass, right? Paul Sasso stands up and goes, oh, yeah? So how many guys you going to bring? and Buttle looked at me. I go, it's a different crew down here, bro. It's a different crew. So we played 2 years there, and then it took off. And then we realized that we could do, like Don said, we should have a tournament. Get teams to pay $250, whatever it was, to play, and then you play. And then at night, you play the ESPN. That's how it started. It started at Franklin Field with our Hawthorne guys, Maneve, the guys, right? And
the ESPN
and the ESPN guys couldn't catch a cold in a windstorm like you guys are. You got to get done. You got to get some better guys. This is ridiculous.
So
then all of a sudden, the guys start coming. You're like, okay, this is really.
They mean business.
They brought some juice the next couple of years, and now it's become, you got DiPietro, first pick in the NHL. You got all of these, you got really good players, and it's turned into such a great event.
It's August 22nd at the Wagraw Fields on Wagraw Road in Hawthorne, New Jersey. And you guys, even if you don't want to play, you can sign up to play against. It's round robin, so all the teams that sign up play against each other several times, and then at the end, whoever has the most wins plays the ESPN All-Stars. You could either play or just come down, see the guys.
It's a lot of fun.
They're all so gracious. You go up, shake their hands, take selfies, take pictures. They're there for Mark Sasso Foundation, and Anna Marie, who's been coordinating this year in, year out. She does an amazing job putting this all together. And there's raffles and there's giveaways and there's other ways to raise money for the foundation. And this guy, who was at ESPN, I believe that you taught Don how to sing.
I did my best. But he did improve. He definitely did improve.
Willie,
and what was that for?
Willie has been an integral part of making this event grow.
Oh,
and he deserves. He's one of the guys in the background that Don's the guy, and then you got all these other guys. But the gentleman to my right has been had an integral part in making this thing grow, and I just want to thank you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. So I'll be singing the national anthem again this year there too. So that's cool.
And he has quite the voice.
Absolutely.
Oh, let's talk that real quick. Let's talk me up for a little bit. What's the date here? August 16th. I'm actually playing here.
Yeah. At
So
Short
I'm
Waves.
hoping that you guys will come down.
Without a doubt.
Yes. August 16th. I'll be performing. If it's nice, I'll play outside. Is that what they normally have on Sundays? People outside?
They do, yeah. What time are you playing? 3
I
o'clock?
think it's 3 to 6. Yeah.
So 3 to 6 at Shortways Barn
awesome.
in Hawthorne, New Jersey.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
August
that's gonna be
16th.
fun. That's gonna be fun.
We will have a bunch of people here. I
Let's
promise.
do it, man. Maybe we'll have a cocktail.
Or two.
All right, so I know Don's going to be calling in at some point
He's still reading his text.
because we we had a bunch of notes. I guess we can. Alex, I apologize. I know he's coming eventually.
So's Christmas.
Yeah,
I
right.
can't wait to bust his chops.
All right, so let's talk about the Yankees because we talked about that. Right now, where are we? I wrote it down somewhere. Where's the? All right, the Yankees right now are at. Where are they? They're at 59 and 45. 59
Impressive.
and 45. They have 58 games left. All right, so depending on who they pick up, again, I don't know that we can count on Judge coming back at all. I think we need to play the game with the team we have, with the guys that we could pick up by the trade deadline, and move on. If Judge comes back, it's like dessert. But looking at it right now, 59 and 45, they have 58 games left. If this were 3 weeks ago, I would have said the bullpen is garbage, so they need a bunch of guys to fill in the bullpen. But
Not anymore.
over the last week and a half, now it's like the best bullpen in baseball. And it's basically the bullpen is trying to beat how bad the offense is. Because Yankees can't score more than 2 or 3 runs, so the bullpen has to hold them because you're not going to get any pitcher that's closing out a game. So hopefully you can get out to 7 innings. Cam Schlittler, Garrett Cole, Max Fried, you have a threesome that can shut anybody down. But once they get to that 5th, 6th,
Except the
7th inning,
Dodgers.
what'd you say?
Except the Dodgers.
Yeah, they will.
They will. I hope so.
They will. I think the pitching staff, the starting pitching is catching their stride. Hopefully Rodon comes back. But at 59 and 45, where do you think they're going to come in?
I think they're going to win 91 games.
91 games. All right, Willie's at 91. I'll figure out the losses afterwards.
Yeah, that's a lot of math, Flops.
It's too much math. It's too much math. I'll ask ChatGPT to figure that out. All right, where do you think they're coming in, Mike?
I will defer to my wife on this.
All right,
How many
Robin?
games are they going to win?
Wow.
97. All right, so
Very optimistic.
Optimistic fan out there.
Very optimistic.
Wow.
I like 91, 92.
where are you?
I'm going 92.
92.
Just to break Willie's chops.
She says, my wife said they're going to pick up somebody. That's why they're going to get that many.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? I think
Rob.
that'll spark the team. I think they need to pick somebody that's going to spark the team and get them.
And I think a couple of players that we talked about, whether it was Volpe or Jazz, I think they're,
Someone's on the bubble.
yeah, I mean, they talk about McMahon. I think he's too valuable at third.
He's a good third baseman.
I
He's
think
not a
he's-
great bat.
He's a very,
He's not
really
like
good,
that, but
really
you know
good
what?
defensive.
Defensively, he's unbelievable.
He's great. He's great.
And, he comes up with the occasional big hit. So, if other people were hitting, we would be like all over.
We wouldn't be looking at McMahon.
Exactly.
We'd still be looking at Volpe.
Exactly.
I mean,
But-
he's not great at the bat. He's not that. He's okay at short, but he's had missed throws, mishandling the ball.
Yeah, like
and then there was talk of Dominguez maybe being on the chopping block too. They were like, I don't think that. I mean, now with Belly going down, I definitely think that's.
They're gonna
wrong.
need him.
But I think that they have to keep. They're gonna get rid of Gresham next year for sure, and I think you have to have 4 decent outfielders because there's always somebody hurt in the Yankee outfield.
Yeah, always.
Who is this? Who
Always.
is this kid? Who is this kid?
Huh?
She knows her shit. Who is this kid?
I know.
And she's got sparkles in her hair. I love it.
Well, I already put down, I picture they're going to win 33 more games. They're going to go 92 and 70. But you said 92. So I'm going to go one better. So we got Willie at 91, Pat at 92. I'm going to say 93. And then we've got Team O'Hagan at 97. I like yours.
Backing off of that?
I got 95.
You got 95. All right, so we're going to put
It's gonna be a
Robin.
long night.
I know. All
We
right.
got Mike.
I'm gonna bank on their pitching. I think that they've saved their pitching. I think that they kind of manipulate their starters a little bit. I think that they.
Well, postseason, you only need 3 good starters.
Mary's got to go. She's got to say hello to Mary.
Yes. So before Mary,
Mary! Get up here. Flavio wants to talk to you real quick.
all right. So Mary Bowler and her husband,
Tom.
they came in from Chicago, and
Tom's 70th
very happy to see
birthday.
them. The last time that we had the O'Hagans and the Bowlers in this room was when we were sitting at this table talking about their book, and it's an amazing book. I called her Mary. Right now, they're working on the documentary. It's going to be coming out. We're gonna post it. We're gonna let everybody know. We're gonna have a screening right here at the Hawthorne Theater. So congratulations on the documentary. It is a beautiful story. It's a beautiful story that I think needs to be told, and it's so great to see you, Tom. It's great to see you guys, and I can't wait till we have the screening right here in Hawthorne. Yeah, red carpet, black tie. Safe travels. Safe travels. Take care, Margaret.
All right, go on, beat it.
So special thanks to them for coming in and supporting the Towncast, supporting our 6th anniversary. It's just a 6th anniversary,
Happy anniversary, Flavio.
and supporting this incredible panel. I still think he's going to be calling in. Maybe should you
I do
try
too.
him? Want to try him?
I'm going to give it to 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Because when he texted me, he said, I think 2:30's right. And I said, we're here till 4. Is that right? Is that cool?
It's here to 4.
3:30, was it?
3:30. The latest.
Flavio,
Ladies.
if I may, while we have some dead air here,
Yeah.
I would like to say to you and to Pat, the 2 guys on the outside here, want to thank you as a Hawthorne resident for all that you do for our town. Pat made an unbelievable donation for our football outing for the Hawthorne High School football team. Did not have to do it. Went to try to give him some scratch, and he told me to get the hell out of Dodge. But I just want to let you know, Willie and I become very good friends over the years. To be on this dais with the 3 of you is quite the honor. It really is. But I wanted to thank Pat publicly for what he did for our football program. Our football program is on the rise. We have 23 freshmen this year, which is the first time we've had that many kids on a freshman program in years. And Pat will tell you, 23 freshmen at our level is huge. And Willie, what you do for our town, but Flavio, there's nobody better than you. And I just wanted to get that out there. And just want to thank you for everything that you do. And
I appreciate
your
that.
better half is right there. They're right there.
She's beautiful.
We all know where you get the strength from.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, and it's such a joy for me to have you guys up here, and periodically we have the missing man today, but periodically we'll have a special guest, Alex Kranzler. Thank you so much for coming in. You're still on if you want to hang out. He's going to come on eventually.
I just reached out again to him, and I'm going to try him in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Try to call him.
Perfect. And then we're going to talk about some football because obviously with the acquisition of John Harbaugh, so the Giants, the New York Giants picked up John Harbaugh. The New York Jets picked up Geno Smith. Are they headed in the same direction? I open that question up to you guys.
Well, Mike O'Hagan, as soon as you mentioned Harbaugh, just right away, his word was game changer.
Correct.
I'll defer to Pat out of the gate on this.
Yeah, like I said earlier, the team. I got to be on the field with them in this charity environment, and and actually Harbaugh was supposed to be there, but it was moving day for him. They were moving him into. I think he moved into Hohokus or Franklin Lakes.
Into his new house.
Yeah. So anyway,
Was he have a 5-year contract?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
But the team, the chemistry amongst the guys was unbelievable. Something like I haven't seen that in a long time, and I've been a season ticket holder for years. So I think that's a big part. It's one thing when the teams are just playing football, but when you're playing for each other, that's when the difference kicks, especially in football. Right?
Yeah.
Any sport is that same way. We saw it with the Knicks. But when you play in football, when you play for each other, it's a different mindset.
That's life.
Well, I think Harbaugh brings an element of he's got the caveat. I know what I'm doing. I got guy and
He's done it.
and yeah, he's done it, and he's got a quarterback that's going to be good. He's got a receiver that's going to be good. He's going to hold them accountable. Their old line is doing very well, and we have the guy who's late for Christmas calling in.
And Cam Scatterbo, I'll talk real quick about Cam Scatterbo. So Cam Scatterbo, with his backflip, and did you hear the John Harbaugh quote? He's like, listen, because, there's a whole bunch of things. Oh, what are they going to say? What's he going to do? He basically said, if you're going to do something stupid like that, at least land it. Just land it.
He's a kid too.
Yeah, so we're going to welcome right now Don LaGreca, host of ESPN Radio, the afternoon drive time show, Don Hahn and Rosenberg, and the TV voice of the New Jersey Devils. Don, thanks so much for jumping on. I really appreciate it. Can you hear us okay?
Hold on. Hang on, Don. We're having I gotta do speaker.
Is he on? Oh, there he is. There you go.
Go ahead.
Can you hear us okay, Don?
Hello.
Don, can you hear us?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're on, Don. You're on, Don. Thanks for calling in, buddy. How you doing, brother?
Of course. Oh, what familiar voices in my life.
Yes. Yeah, we really appreciate this. We've already talked it up a little bit, but I'm going to hand it over to Flavio to just talk about the Sasso game real quick and how important it is. I'm here. Mike O'Hagan, you guys kind of started this thing together 20 years ago. Is that correct?
Well, yeah. Well, listen, it's been a collective effort. It started with, I got a phone call. It's going to sound like a flex, but I had a rare vacation. I was in Bermuda with my wife in 2008. And I got a phone call from Teresa Pilata saying that she wanted to put something together for Mark Sasso, her husband Mike's brother. And I said, sure, whatever you need. And we kind of threw it together, and it was nice. It had a few people that still go. Buttle was one of the originals, Greg Buttle, and had a few people from the radio station. And we've been doing it, God, I guess, thinking about it, close to 20 years. And it's grown to Wag Field and more celebrities and more people and more money. And it started out wanting to build a playground at St. Anthony's School in Mark's name. And now we were able to accomplish that. And now we've moved on to scholarships for kids in the area. And that's grown. So I'm really proud of what it became. Just a quick idea by Teresa and Mike. And then Anne Marie took it over, and it's just been one of the proudest things I do every year.
I always say this, but I'm going to say it again. You're Hawthorne's favorite son. You really are. People adore you here, all over. But what you do for that family and for this town is amazing. So always thank you, Don.
Well, Flavio and Mike will tell you, and you now living in the town. It's just there's a connection that you have to people in Hawthorne. I can't explain it. You don't know everybody. I think the last I checked, the population was like 20,000 when I was growing up. It might be a lot more now. But I could walk into Willowbrook Mall. I can walk in the city and notice somebody and say that guy's from Hawthorne. I mean, I might not be able to remember his name, but I played Little League with him. I was in third grade with him. I ran into him at the St. Anthony's Feast. There's just a connection that you have, And whenever we've been in need, and I remember my dad teaching me this when he was coaching Little League back in the day, that, when anybody in Hawthorne ever needed something, we rallied together for that person or for that family or for that cause. I can't speak for other towns. I've lived other places, and it's not even close to how there's that connection between people who live or grew up in Hawthorne, and this is a perfect example of that.
That's beautiful, man.
Well, to Don's point, first of all, thanks for calling in, Don. Hopeful as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We had a kid that got hurt when I was coaching Hawthorne probably 20-something, 30 years ago. And Tommy Phillips was his name. Really good athlete, and he got hurt really bad. To Don's point, it took us 3 weeks to have the Giants do a basketball game for us. The town just circled the wagons, and there's just something about living here and about being here and about what kind of person you are. And I always laugh when I listen to Don's rants on the radio.
We all laugh at that.
Yeah, but they're not rants. That's just a Hawthorne coming
It's
out.
a Hawthorne thing.
It's like that's no big deal. You guys
He's
are
just
all
talking
yeah,
Hawthorne.
you guys are all running for your life, and I'm like, well, what's the big deal? He's just doing what he's supposed to do in that situation. And it's great.
And
it's great.
Don, before you called in, Mike was kind of boasting a little bit about how badly they beat up on you guys when you first started playing the game.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
It's all changed.
Well, the rules have helped a little bit because we had to do something to kind of balance it out. We're taking on, because when the decision was made to have a tournament, because that's where a lot of the money is raised for anybody that wants to put a team together. You pay to put a team together, and then you play in the tournament all day, and then eventually we take on the champion. So not only are these guys weekend warriors, but they had to win. They had to win a tournament to be able to play out, so they got to balance it out a little bit. But I've also, I think as we've gotten a little older, I wanted to not embarrass myself as much. I'm in better shape now than I was 20 years ago, believe it or not, and I think the guys take it a little bit more seriously. And the celebrity, I've been able to up the ante a little bit with athletes that are not as far past their prime as they were when we first started to do it. So that's made it a little bit more fun. And I love inevitably I'm going to get a phone call from Mike like about 3 o'clock that day saying, Don, be careful, man. There's a team that might win, and they're taking it too seriously. You better be careful. Like he got pre-scouts for me to make sure that we're prepared for whoever it is. Because you get some guys that are, the spirit that it's in, but every once in a while a team will make it that really wants to make a statement, and we want to be careful of those guys. But most of the time, they're all on board. Even the teams that come from, we've had teams come out of state, down South Jersey.
Yeah.
I know there was a team from Lakeland not that long ago that we played, and they all get it too. They understand the whole idea of the gamesmanship and what it's all supposed to be about. So that makes it even more fun.
Well, the game is going to be August 22nd at Wagraw Field on Wagraw Road in Hawthorne, New Jersey. And it's going to be a round robin. Put your teams together. There's still time to register. Teams are going to play all day, and the winner is going to play the ESPN All-Stars. Don, who do you have lined up for this year so far?
Well, I got to give Greg Buttle a ton of credit. I grew up a Giant fan, and I got a great story. When I met Greg, I might have told the story. You guys, I'm sure, have heard it, but just some of the listeners maybe didn't hear it. The year before I started doing the pre and post for the Jets, they sent me out to a Jet Bills game and did a show in the parking lot before the game, and I was supposed to have some Jet alum. And Buttle shows up, and it was before the show even started. And there was a network show on before me, and then I was going to come on whatever time it was, maybe 10 o'clock in the morning. And he was supposed to be my first guest at like 10:15, 10:20. And he showed up like 9:50. And he's like, where's Don Greca? I said, I'm right here. He's like, let's go. Let's get on the air, man. I go all day. And I'm like, who the hell is this guy? I'm like, listen, I'm not even on the air yet. Mike Greenberg's on the air. He's going to be off at 10 o'clock. Well, you tell Mike Greenberg I want to go on now.
Oh, man.
And I said, well, Todd, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I'm not on. I can't do that. And he stormed away. And I said, what kind of piece of garbage is this? Like, I was really upset. And I didn't know, like, because I didn't grow up a Jet fan. I grew up a Giant fan, so I didn't really know all the names of the guys. I knew I was supposed to be talking to Greg Buttle and Randy Beverly. Those were the two guys I was supposed to talk to. So I started telling people that it was Randy Beverly, not Greg Buttle. So, all right, time goes by, and eventually we get to meet each other, and we become he's like a surrogate father to me. He's not that much older than me, but I've known him. I did 16 years of pre and post. I've known him, for 25 years now, and I love the guy. Went to my bachelor party. He's been to my wedding, and he's a part of the family. But knowing that it all started that way. So I'm telling the story at Sasso a couple of years ago. Mike, I don't know if you remember this. I'm telling the story. And Marty Lyons, who's also going to be a part of it, had never heard the story before. So I say about it, I thought it was Randy Beverly, ha ha ha. I go back to line for the national anthem, and Marty Lyons goes to me, Don, Randy Beverly was black. So Marty Lyons is coming back to Lyons. He suffered a stroke not that long ago, probably about 5 years ago, and he's bounced back. He's recovered nicely. Matter of fact, he's also taken a header at home plate and cut his face open, but he's still going to show up. So we got Greg Buttle, we got Marty Lyons, Brian O'Halloran, who you may know from the movie Clerks. He was Dante in Clerks. He's come now 6-7 years in a row. Love getting a chance to see him. Of course, Ken Danico, after missing last year, regrettably, he's going to be back this year. So we got Dano. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to. I think she's going to show up, and Rachel Herzog, who does the Devils with me. She's a Minnesota girl, and she's a hockey player, but she says she's going to try to play. So hopefully she'll definitely be there, if not play. Peter Rosenberg, Alan Hahn's going to be there as well. Ian O'Connor, who you guys know, has wrote a ton of books. Recently wrote a book about Aaron Rodgers. He's a Jersey guy. Grew up, I think, in Rivervale. He's going to be coming by too, and we'll get a few other people as well. So, and they're all available. Sign autographs, take pictures, and we encourage everybody to go. There's going to be a turkey tray in center field. You got a chance to win some really cool stuff. If you got a chance to register, I think, Mike, you might have the information. I know Anna Marie sends it out. You can probably find it on Facebook if you want to register for a team. I think it's like $500. Put a team together and get a chance to play all day and the schedule and all that. So there's so many ways to just get involved. There's no tickets. It's absolutely free. Just come by. But definitely come with a chance to maybe spend some money on the turkey tray if you want to donate anything. And we just cross our fingers that the weather's good. Mark is always taking care of things in heaven. We've only had it rained out once in the 19 years we've been doing it. So hopefully the weather's good. And August 22nd, 5 o'clock, and definitely try to come early because everybody's going to be around to hang out and sign autographs and take pictures before the game starts.
I tell you what, Don, the most frightening guy I've ever met, and I've met a lot of big people, played sports, met a lot of big guys, but the scariest guy I ever met in my life, when you introduced me to him, is Ken Danico. He is a block.
For a guy that grew up in Western Canada
Holy
and played
crap.
hockey his whole life, he's a lefty. He hits bombs. He's a good athlete still. He's in his 60s already, but no, he is absolutely built.
He's a dude.
And a lot of these athletes, a lot of them, once they retire, they kind of give up. They don't bother to do anything. But he still works out. He still feels like he still is dreaming that one day the Devils will be lighted defensemen going into a game, and he'll take the headset off and jump on the ice and give him like 10 minutes. He still thinks that one day that might happen. I keep trying to tell him it's a cap sport now. They can't make it work. But if the opportunity did come and he doesn't play, it won't be because he wasn't ready. So that's the way he kind of lives his life.
I think he could give you 2 shifts without a doubt.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great.
Well, Don, thank you so much for calling in. Before we let you go, there's a kid that we talked to earlier today. I believe we were his first interview, Alex. Am I right? I'm pretty sure. You can turn your camera back on. So we talked to this kid, Alex Kranzler. Now remember his name. He grew up in Old Tappan, grew up in Jersey, grew up a Yankee fan his whole life, his whole family, all his friends. He gets the high school team, ends up winning county championship. He ends up getting picked up by Vanderbilt. He's pitching at Vanderbilt, and at that recent draft, like a week and a half ago, whatever it was, the Yankees expressed some interest in him.
Oh, wow.
But the Boston Red Sox got to pick first. And they picked up Alex Kranzler. So, Alex, say hello to Don. Don, say hello to Alex. I think you're going to see a lot of this kid in the coming years.
And real quick, Don, when he heard that you were coming on, he immediately said, "I've been a fan my whole life." Now that's only 19 years or something, but he was so excited to just say hi to you. So here he is, Alex.
Alex, congratulations, man.
Yeah, he said congratulations. Can you hear him?
Thank you. Very faint.
There you go.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Can you hear him, Alex?
No, I didn't
I
get
can't hear
that.
Alex, so maybe a little bit in the background.
Yeah, he just said congratulations. Now I know you,
Okay,
Alex. You're a
thank
big
you.
fan of his rants, right?
Yeah, no, I've seen almost all of them.
He has seen every one of your rants, Don.
So he obviously knows that there are going to be people out there that are going to probably call him a fraud. He grew up a Yankee fan, and now he's going to be a Red Sox. But don't pay attention to them. I'm a Devil fan. I did 20 years of Rangers, and then eventually got the call to work with the Devils. So maybe one day you'll end up playing for the Yankees. But don't worry about all that fraud stuff, man. You're in a major. You got a chance to be in the major leagues and be a Red Sox. So don't let anybody call you a fraud, even me.
That's good.
Could you hear him, Alex?
I caught the tail end of it.
Well, here. Hang on. You could hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll put him up here. Go ahead. Say it again, Don. Sorry.
So I said, don't let anybody call you a fraud, because it's so easy because you grew up a Yankee fan, and now you're going to be in the Red Sox organization. But don't let anybody call you a fraud. I was a Devil fan for my whole life, and then I ended up working for the Rangers for 20 years, and then I got the call to be a Devil. So maybe one day you'll be a Yankee. But in the meantime, don't let anybody, including me, call you a fraud.
Yeah, he caught that. He caught that. So, and Alex, as Mike O'Hagan mentioned earlier, I don't know if you were watching, but the rants are just the way we talk here in Hawthorne. So it's just a part of life. So get used to it, because when you're playing against the Yankees at Yankee Stadium, you're going to hear all of us. All right, so get used to that.
For sure.
Yeah, Don, I laugh about people going nuts about your rants. I'm like, rants? That's just the way we grew up around here.
No, it's the way we communicate to each other. The louder, the better. You know,
That's
you can't
right.
win an argument by whispering.
You think he was
I won
Italian?
an argument that I was dead wrong on just because I was louder than the person I was arguing with.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a war of attrition sometimes.
Yep, 100%.
Don, thank you so much for calling in. Really appreciate it.
Don, I'm going to see you at the game. I'm going to make sure everybody hears you this year, and I'm going to sing the national anthem, okay?
Well, I love it. I appreciate all that you guys do, and coming on, let me come on every year to be able to promote this thing, and anything you guys ever need, you know, same thing goes for the Mark Sasso that goes for everything else, man. Anything that you guys ever need, let me know.
Thanks, Don. You're a good man, pal.
All right.
Thanks, Don. Take
Love
care.
you guys. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
All right, Alex, there he is. Hey, by the way, is this your very first interview?
It is not. I did an internship actually for a radio show last summer, so I got
That doesn't
got a few-
count. I'm talking about after the draft, now that you're a Red Sox.
Oh, I mean, technically was on that same radio show right after.
Well, this is the one that counts right here.
Flavio, I like this
first
kid.
New York
I like this
area.
kid.
He's a Jersey boy.
I like this kid a lot.
All right, don't forget your roots, okay?
I won't.
No, he won't. Never
Alex,
will.
thanks for jumping on. We're going to cheer you on no matter where you are. Hopefully we'll find you back in New York. And just don't forget us. When you come back to New York, New Jersey, let us know, and we'll get you on the show again.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Congratulations.
All right,
man.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Put the
All right.
first one in his ear hole, brother.
Yeah, there it is. All right, so,
That's pretty cool.
right?
Pretty cool.
Unbelievable.
Hey, before we go, can I quiz Mike O'Hagan?
Yes.
Okay. What's my shirt, Mike?
Something with cat. I don't know.
Yes, you do. Oh, yes,
Pat?
you do.
You want to jump in?
Think Knicks.
Cats love.
You should be able to get the
Love
first
the
one.
garden. Something about
You don't get the first one?
three-pointer.
Who was that?
Yeah.
Which player?
The kid.
Who?
Jalen.
Okay.
Cat.
Yep.
Jalen Brunson.
Heart.
Yep.
Circle G. Oh, OG.
Oh, gee.
OG. All right, you got me. Go ahead.
Everybody watching loves
Yeah,
this
Bridges,
right now.
That's pretty cool.
Bridges.
You don't
right?
win any prizes.
I am embarrassed, but thank you very
You
much.
know your wife would have gotten that, right?
Yeah.
All right, so before we wrap up, and for those of you that did get raffle tickets, we're gonna announce the raffles right after we close up here. So we're gonna do this again in November, right? So Giants, Jets. Giants, they're on the way up. Jets, moving laterally. How many? We're gonna be about 8 games into the season when we reconvene and go over this. So I want to get your projections on the Jets first. Last year they were 3-14. How much is Geno Smith going to bring to them? How much is now the coach? Has a little bit of experience with the team. Where do you think the Jets are going to be 8 games in?
8 games in. All right, so 2-6.
2-6.
2-6.
You want me to tell you who they're playing? I can give you their line.
Well, yeah, but
Do I have it?
But you're probably still right. So they're playing the Bucks,
the Titans
the
are.
Steelers, the Giants.
Well, that's preseason.
Oh, okay.
I think
they open
with
against the Titans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the Titans, the Packers, the Lions,
Tough.
the Bears, the Browns, the Patriots, and the Dolphins.
They have a tough.
All right, fine. 1-7.
All right, so Pat's at 2-7.
1-7.
1-7. All right, you're going 1-7.
Well, 8 games we're going, right?
1-7. Yeah, 8 games. 1-7. All right, Mike.
I think that the Jets will have a new coach by game 8, and it'll be Frank Reich.
Really?
Oh, from Penn State?
I think that's why they brought him in as the offensive coordinator, to have a buffer zone, because Geno Smith is as old as dirt, and you're bringing he's a quarterback guru. Quarterback guru has to have somebody you can work with, and I think that this is the setup for getting rid of the head coach, and I think that Reich will be the head coach of the Jets by week 8.
All right.
Are you thinking they're going to be
0-8.
That's what I thought you were saying.
0-8. All right.
And I hope I am dead wrong, but if that happens, they have the guy in place to be the next coach.
2-6. None of this is good, by the way.
2-6. All right, so we got one. We have 0-8, 1-7, 2-6. I'm gonna go.
There's only one number left.
I'm gonna go 3.
3 and 5.
I mean, it's 3 and 5. I don't see that happening.
We really could use those slide whistles this week.
I know. I thought about that. All right, now the Giants.
And
I
Flavio,
forgot the Giants.
remember, I'm a Jets season ticket holder. The last thing I want to do.
You're the
is
one?
that I'm the one of 3. Yeah, I'm one of 3.
All right, so here's who the Giants playing. First 8 games. They got the Cowboys, Rams, Titans, Cardinals, Commanders, Saints, Texans, Eagles. 8 games. I mean, we could take them one by one, but
I got to go optimistic. I'm going 4-4.
4-4. All right. All right, Mike.
I agree with my brother to the left, 4-4.
4-4. All right.
And that's optimistic too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And I love the Giants, so I'm not going to go under that. I'll say they're going to win 5 games just to break it up a little bit, but I was thinking 4-4. All right?
Well, that's exactly where I am. 5-3. So we got 2 at 4-4. Got 2 5-3. I think they're going to beat the Cowboys.
Yeah.
More sarsaparillas.
Rams are going to be tough. Titans are going to be tough. Cardinals, I think they're going to win. I think they're going to.
Double the sarsaparillas, my friend.
See that?
Sarsaparillas. All right.
We started with sarsaparillas and we're closed with sarsaparillas.
All right. First of all, I want to thank our guests. I want to thank Alex Kranzler, who's now down in Florida at the Boston Red Sox minor league system. I want to thank Don LaGreca, host of ESPN Radio, the Drive Time afternoon show, Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg, and the TV voice of the New Jersey Devils, even though he's a Ranger fan. He has
No, he's a Devil fan.
Is he a Devils fan?
Yeah.
He was a Devils fan first and
He was
foremost.
always a Devils fan.
Right, I forgot he's a Mets fan.
Yeah, he's a Mets fan.
There you go.
And I want to thank Pat DeMarco. I want to thank Mike O'Hagan, Willie Wilson. I want to thank Ed. I want to thank Nicole behind the glass. I like when they say that, behind the glass. And, of course, Robin O'Hagan and Stan.
The real voice of Mike O'Hagan.
Stan Cisa, and everybody out here.
Shortwave.
Kenny, thank you. Kenny is instrumental, so you guys know. So November, baseball season's over, and thanks to Kenny sitting over there with the green shirt, he put us in touch with Bob Clappish.
Oh, no shit.
So we may very well have Bob Clappish coming on in November. We'll see. That missing man may be
A legend.
may be the legend in Yankee baseball. He couldn't join us today. He was thinking about it. He couldn't join us. He's down in Philly, watching the Yankees win their third straight. Watching the Yankees sweep the Phillies today.
Nice.
Are they winning?
No, they're playing tonight. I think
tonight.
Shortways Barn.
It's 7?
And of course, a very special thanks to Shortways Barn for letting us use their facility right on Golfville Road. They have music every weekend. They have music all the time.
Willie's
They have
gonna
Willie
be here.
Wilson coming August 16th at 3 p.m. Make sure you come down. If you're in the area, make sure you come down, say hi to Willie, and you'll see some of these guys here at
better,
any
Mike.
given moment.
The boss says yes.
Robin, we'll be here for that.
August, that's it. The calendar is set.
Thumbs
So
up.
thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it, for all your support. And hopefully you enjoyed our 6 years. We're gonna have a lot more special things coming up. So make sure you follow us on Instagram, _Towncast, on our YouTube channel, Facebook, and wherever you listen to your podcast. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Fab.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Nicole.
Thank you, Flavio.
And be well, everybody. Let's go, Yankees!